Sanya, great to see you. Thank you so much for doing this today. Appreciate your time. How are you doing, by the way?
First of all, thank you so much, Rohit sir, for giving me this opportunity because I really feel that this is going to be super helpful for the new students, and I'm so happy to do it for them. I'm doing all right. I recently finished my course, my master's course. I just got my results yesterday, and yes, I'm officially done with my master's program now.
Wow.
And it's going well. I'm just looking for jobs now.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
How do you feel about the completion of your
really,
program?
really amazing. It's been a long journey. It wasn't easy at all, but here I am now, and I'm like super proud of myself, and it's been great. It's been great.
Awesome. We're equally proud of you, Sanya. You've been a wonderful student for us, and you. So tell us about your background a little bit. What did you study here in India, and what program did you do at which university?
Yes, so I did my undergraduate course, Bachelors of Physiotherapy at MGM Institute of Health Sciences, MGM School of Physiotherapy, and it was a 4.5-year program which included theory lectures and practicals. And at MGM we had practicals like clinical postings right from our first year. So that was really helpful to see the hospital setup, see the clinical setup, see patients, and get to know about different cases, different patients. And so that was really helpful when it came to our clinical exposure. And we went for clinical postings for the entire 4.5 years, and then finally we got our internship in that same hospital. So that was again very enriching because we saw a lot of patients where I don't think we would be able to see that anywhere else, because MGM did get a lot of patients from different backgrounds, different different cases. So that was really good.
Sure.
And then since the Indian curriculum for physiotherapy does not really have sports in it just has MSK, Neuro, Cardiorespiratory and stuff like that, but it's not very sports specific. So and since I am a sports player, I wanted to just try and see how sports physiotherapy would be like, and which is why I chose doing masters in sports here in the UK. And I've been loving it a lot. It's very different from other fields of physiotherapy, and it's like super. It's just different, and you have to be on your toes all the time. You have to be at a lot.
Great. Which university have you passed out from now?
So now I have passed out from Leeds Beckett University in Leeds, England, and it was a 1-year master's program which was divided into 2 semesters. So each semester had 3 to 4 subjects, and here in the UK we don't say subjects, we call them as modules. And so for me, my course was called Masters in Sports and Exercise Medicine, and my course had 3 subjects in the first semester: biomechanics, evidence-based practice in sports, and epidemiology in sports. So all these 3 subjects along with research, we had that in the first semester. And then here we do not have exams like how we had back in India. Here everything is assignment based, and this is where the students get tricked, because when they hear it's assignments, they feel like it's gonna be very easy. They'll go back home, take help from ChatGPT, take help from the internet. But that's not the case. You cannot use ChatGPT here at all, because once you submit your assignment, it detects that you have used AI to form your answers, and then you will have to face consequences, like really strict consequences. So all your assignments should be done only by you, and you do not use textbooks here how we used to use it back in India. So everything here is very different from how we studied back in India, and everything is evidence based. You have to go up on PubMed. The physiotherapy students would be knowing it. You have to go on PubMed and look up research articles, and you have to be really good with your search strategy, how to search and look up for articles. So that is not easy at all, and I would highly request the students do not leave everything for the end moment. They give a lot of time. They almost give like a month's time to complete your assignment. So they give that one entire month for a reason, because it's not easy at all. You have to search papers right from the beginning, and then read them, and then you can't even copy paste the entire information. You have to read and understand it, and then formulate your own answers, write it in your own words, and the word count should be up to 4,000. So it's a big assignment. So I would really advise the students not to keep it for the end moment and do it from day one, and we get used to the PubMed search and how to look up for articles. So that would be my advice to them. In the second, so once you clear your semester 1, you then proceed to your semester 2. It starts in the month of March, and then in semester 2 we had subjects like sports therapy, and so that was like purely gym based and on field based. They would give us case scenarios such as this player has an ACL injury, so how will you rehab him? What kind of gym exercise you give to him, and how will you train him to get him back to the sport? So they'll take you on field, and they won't teach you, they won't spoon feed you everything. It is your duty to read up the articles and come back according to the evidence based, which protocol is actually beneficial for this type of injury. So you have to learn everything on your own, go to the university, attend your lectures, and then they put you in groups, and then you discuss with everyone, and then you present it to your professor. The professors are very approachable. They are really, really kind and sweet. So if you ever find any difficulty, you can always approach them. So after the second semester, you get a lot of time for your research project. There are a lot of lectures for research as well, and they teach you everything from scratch. How to create your own title for your research thing, and how do you go about it. So all those steps are explained very, very nicely by the professors. And they always give one-to-one discussions. So whenever you are stuck with something, they'll always help you out.
Superb. I think these are really useful tips for people who want to enroll in a program in the UK, especially at Leeds Beckett and within the sports and exercise space. I think these are very useful tips. Thank you so much for answering this, Sanya. It's really enlightening, I think, not just for me now that I'm listening to you, but these are like true insights of what a student should expect. And I think what's interesting is that there is a good blend of one-to-one plus group, and plus there's presentations, and it seems to be a very nice blended program. So that's great. How do you feel UK as a country for physiotherapists right now, this second? Now that you've completed your program, you must have met a lot of physios outside, and so how do you think UK is a country right now for health specialists like physio?
Really great now, and especially for physiotherapists, it's booming right now, because I personally don't have first-hand experience as a physiotherapist here in the UK yet, because I just completed my course. But whatever I've heard from my seniors, not just physios, but also from the nurses who work at NHS, they have said that NHS really needs physios. And there's a really good scope for physiotherapists in this country. It's not very easy to find a job. You have to keep applying at different places. You have to be patient and just keep applying. Don't lose hope. But in the end, you will definitely get a job. All I'm saying is it's not easy. So every student should be mentally strong and not give up too easily.
Yeah,
but everything will definitely work out in the end.
Yeah, no, that is important. And because we keep telling students, because there is a struggle everywhere, right? Whether you do it in India or you do it in another country.
Absolutely, yeah.
The fact that you've completed a master's degree in a country like UK, where you know that there are opportunities for healthcare, NHS is actually welcoming people. And at the end of the day, when you compare the salaries that you get here in India when you pass out of your BPT versus how much you'll get in the UK after completing your MPT, is like a huge difference.
It's a huge difference, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And people don't really realize that there is struggle in both worlds, but you're drinking good quality air, you've got good lifestyle, and things are much more organized in that country. So I think these are important factors and important points. At the campus with Leeds Beckett University, what are some of the extracurricular activities you've seen so far? And then I also heard about an FA certificate that that your program gives. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. So life here in the UK, especially if you're a student at Leeds Beckett University, it's like so rich in culture. It's like a multicultural campus, and you get to find a lot of different students from different parts of the world. So it's like a very enriching experience. You get to know people from different cultures. You learn how to speak to people who are from different backgrounds, and that is like really, really helpful and crucial for your personal development. So Leeds Beckett, we have this global village group which keeps events for the new students. We have cooking classes, we have dance classes, we have group tours. They take you around the city and show you how Leeds is, what place is best for what, which place is like good for partying, which place is good for shopping, which place is like good for studies, libraries and stuff like that. So it's really good. There are a lot of sports opportunities. You can join different sports clubs at Leeds Beckett. We have a really amazing sports campus down in Headingley. So a lot of different gyms and different football fields. We have volleyball areas, and you can play a lot of different sports here. We have rugby, we have squash, so many different sports which you might have not even played in India. So that is like really, really cool. And it's you don't have to be like a professional to join these groups. They even welcome new people who do not know how to play it at all, and they'll help you learn the sport. So that's a really good thing about Leeds. And students, we have a lot of events. We have Diwali parties, we have Garba celebration. So once you leave home, you won't feel alone really. You won't feel that you're in a different country. You'll find a lot of Indian students. Everyone celebrates Diwali and Navratri. So it's a beautiful experience here. And the FA course, so Leeds Beckett also provides this special extra course. So that is not a part of our module, but the fees for that course is already like included in our tuition fee. So we don't have to like separately pay for it or something. And as far as I know, only Leeds Beckett does this, offers this course, and it's a really, really important certification if you have to work as a sports physiotherapist on field. So that certificate, that license allows you to actually touch the player. So let's say a player just collapsed, he got cardiac arrest and he just collapsed. So they train you how to handle that patient. How will you properly place him on the stretcher? How will you assess him? How will you assess his breathing? Is he breathing normally? Has he stopped breathing? They'll train you how to place the defibrillators, how to give them CPR. So everything, every proper medical procedure is taught to you. They give you all the training, and then we have a 2-day exam where you have to perform. They'll throw scenarios at you like, this is the patient, this is the player, and this has happened to him. How will you rescue him? How will you take him out of the field? How will you assess him? So we have an exam for that, a practical exam, and then they assess us, and if we pass, we get the certification. So that certificate is valid for like 2 years, and Leeds Beckett is the only university, as far as I know, that offers this course for free of cost. I mean, it's not free exactly, but the fee for that is included in our tuition fee. And that certification is really important. When you go out, they always ask you if you have the ITMIF qualification. Without that, you are not allowed to work as a sports physiotherapist.
That is really news, because this is something that only students at Leeds Beckett will actually tell you. But thank you for that information. It really helps other students who are interested in sports, because we speak to a lot of physiotherapists who are interested in sports. And as you correctly said, in the Indian BPT, sports is not much covered as widely as it should be, I feel. But now I think there's a shift. I mean, people have started, they want to know more about football clubs, and especially UK, which is like the home of football. Everyone's interested. So I think this certification seems to be very, very important. We are actually at your college today, Sanya, at the MGM College of Physiotherapy. And what would you give a message to your students? Because these are all your students who are a couple of years or 1 year junior to you, 2 years junior to you, and then even sometimes, I believe younger as well. So what are those couple of messages that you would give about Vision International, as well as about...
So my advice to my juniors would be, right from your year one or wherever you are at this point, make sure you are, taking part in different events and health camps and other curricular activities. Make sure you're getting your certifications, brush up all your skills before you come to the UK or any other country. You should know your basics about physiotherapy, and you should have if you want to pursue your Masters in Sports, would be really, really helpful. You should know your basics about gym, like how some exercises are done, what are the equipments, and honestly, Vision International has helped me a lot. So you can blindly trust Rohit sir and Mrunali ma'am. They were the ones who have made my entire study abroad process so easy and smooth. I did not face any problems at all. And I remember starting at the very end moment. So and my physiotherapy, my internship got very delayed because of COVID, and everything just was very late. So getting my documents on time and doing all the formalities, all the procedures was really difficult and stressful. But Rohit sir and Mrunali ma'am and the entire team, they were always with me.
Sanya, for that feedback, that really helps us. In fact, we always tell students to start early. You're one of those who actually began your journey a little late with us. However, it was smooth, so we're really confident that future journeys of students will also be as smooth as yours. But a lot of people don't understand the importance of starting early, and if you start early, there is a lot less stress throughout the process. And it's not just for the student, it's also for the parents, right? The parents feel stressed out when things don't happen on time. So while we tell students that this is it's not that we're doing it for our business, we're doing it for the students and their parents, so that the journey is smooth. But thank you for the assurance. I think this is really helpful for us, and I appreciate it. And all the very best to you for life forward in the UK. Congratulations once again for achieving what you achieved at the university. And
thank you, sir.
I think it's going to be a wonderful journey for you going forward too.
Thank you so much, sir. That means a lot.
You're welcome.